So in the offering of connecting with spirit, for those who aren't already used to what that is, it's an invitation to not only connect with what I consider the purest form of you, which doesn't have a body, which isn't attached to thoughts or even experiences, which is just conscious awareness. It is that part of you that existed before you were here. It's the part of you that exists after the body goes back into the earth. And it's the part of you that you would want to connect with spirit. In other words, you would want to connect with people that have passed on. And the spirit exists because they are energy. They are vibration. Their voice never goes away. It just doesn't have a form here on the planet. So being connected with spirit means being connected with self. But let me break it down more simply. The energy of who you are will never die. You will always have a remembrance of your time here on the planet with the people that you shared it with in this version of reality. But there are many versions of reality. When we become spirit, we transcend the body. The body blends back into the earth, into the atmosphere. But we still exist. This is why people can come see me and connect with loved ones. In fact, I feel it typically the morning of. Before the people even arrive, things are coming into me clairvoyantly, clairaudiently. I'm feeling something different that's not me, and I'm sensing someone's here. Why? Because the energy of that spirit already knows the energy of this spirit in human form is coming to a space where they can be received and seen. So it's exciting to be able to hold a space for what comes through in spirit, what messages, sometimes what very specific messages come through for healing. Here's how I know, because I have spent so many years getting to know this body vessel. Yoga trainings, therapeutic yoga trainings, eye rest meditation and body sensing trainings, qigong trainings, sound therapy trainings, my own therapeutic work, mindfulness, deep meditation, holographic journeys, working with lots of different practitioners so that I really know this vessel. I know where anger arises, where shame arises, where joy arises. I know when it's trying to give me a message, even when I'm not sure what the particular message is yet. And I also know now, because I know my body vessel so well, because I have breathed with it, I have witnessed it, I have held the space for it, I have watched things move through it, I have watched it react, I have trained it to respond, that I know what it feels like and my energy body feels like, so that if someone else's energy comes in, I know now that's not mine. That's not my stuff, So there's a real benefit to being able to have an intimate relationship with our body vessel, because then we don't take everything so personally. When our energy, our emotions start to shift, sometimes it's not ours. It's just that the room, something atmospherically has changed because someone else's energy has come into the room. So we can sort of discern in that moment, like, is this mine? Is this someone else's? So that we don't have to go down that hole of, oh, this is something that I need to manage. We just become the witness of it. So when I feel spirit coming in, it's even more exciting, actually, because when I feel humans coming in that are in angst or have anxiety, it's an uncomfortable situation. But when I feel spirit coming in to visit with their people, there is so much excitement. I can feel a tingle rise up my spine. It's like a zip, 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 zip. I can feel my muscles in my face start to change into this really elated smile, which I have to say, I am a very, I'm a grateful person. I laugh a lot, but it's a type of smile I cannot describe to you as not my smile. It's deeper. It's so profoundly visceral. And I start to receive messages and images in the holographic field that I just know are not mine. They're very creative, spirit. They know how to connect. And what's fun about connecting with spirit with people is that ultimately they start to learn how to deepen their connection with their loved ones. They start to learn how to heal relationships with people who have passed that maybe didn't end in the way that they wanted it to while they were human, and that that's possible. So as they have that deeper relationship with spirit, what to say, spirit of the other, in quotations, they start to deepen their relationship with their own spirit as timeless, spacious, formless. And the idea of death becomes less frightening because they understand there is no end to them and that they're never alone and that those they've loved are always there. So it's a really beautiful journey to be able to hold the space for spirit to come and play in the field with us.